Chatting with Brother Cobb, coming to you with another video. Uh, Today I was on looking on TV, and then this woman, her name is Melinda, and she was talking about how President Trump was had sexual harassed her in 2002, and you know it's been a lot of harassment charges. A lot of men have lost their jobs. Famous, powerful men have lost their jobs due to harassment. And it's not, these men not even going to court, to see if it's true. I thought we lived in a society where you was innocent before proven guilty. But now these women are coming up with these charges, and these men are losing their jobs sometimes without even no proof at all. They are just, a woman's word is carrying more power than anything. A woman can lie on you and even be telling the truth. She know that the other folks are going to believe it, because we're living in a post-feminist society where the word of a woman is the truth. That's the way it is. That is the reason why men are taking their balls and their football, or whatever you call it, their ball, and go home. They're refusing now to play the game of marriage. They're refusing to deal with women completely nowadays. They are just like men going their own way. They just don't want to play the game no more. That is rigged. That they see that is rigged in the favor of women. It's like a pro wrestling match. It's already booked. You know who's going to win. It's always going to be the women in marriage and everything. But that's really not what I want to talk about. I want to talk about, I see in this time and age, that it's going to be a total separation between the genders. Is that a good answer to this? No, it's not a good answer. But the times of women and men working together, or playing together, or whatever, it's over. Men are not going to want to be around women no more. Because women are seen as the enemy, as a danger to be around nowadays. And I see it like this. I even think about this Boy Scout situation where they want to allow girls in the Boy Scouts, and I'm thinking, why are you doing that? That don't make sense now. We living in a time of harassment, and then you got these women talking about toxic, masculinity, whatever you call men have, and you gonna put girls in the Boy Scouts, where boys just going through puberty, or just getting that feeling where they like girls. They're just going through a lot of puberty and stuff in the Boy Scout, and you gonna put a girl in there. That's like putting a lamb with a whole den of lions or wolves. You gonna put a woman in there, a girl in that. If I was a Boy Scout master, there would be no camp. My troop wouldn't go camping if I have girls in there. No camping, no nothing. But I see a total separation of the genders in the coming near future. It's happening now. With ladies, have you noticed that even at work, men don't hang around women like that no more. A lot of men now are not. They go in the break room, and they see women in there. They won't go, or they'll get up and leave. They'll separate themselves from the women at work. I'm on social media now, and a lot of men groups, and they are saying that men are not even. They're men are scared now to hang around with a woman. They're scared to be with these women because, you know, they don't want to be charged with sexual harassment. Powerful men used to have a meeting with a woman behind closed doors, but not no more. They have to have the door open, and this goes for even pastors. You know, pastors don't not even having counseling meeting with women no more. They have their wives with them, or have the door open, whatever. But you should not be alone with a woman or anything no more. It's just a sign of the times. Men are even a man have to protect themselves these days. You can't do what you used to could do and feel comfortable about it because you got to be careful for nothing. You got to take care of yourself. And a lot of men now are adopting the Mike Pence rule. And Mike Pence, the vice president of the United States, who could be the next president. Women are trying to get rid of Donald Trump as president on harassment charges. Al Franken already done stepped down as a senator, and he's stupid enough to have a picture of him grabbing a woman's breast, and so he had to resign. But so Mike Pence could be our next president pretty soon. And the feminists, the Me Too movement, and all of them, that's going to be the worst president that they ever had, wanted to have. Because Mike Pence, he do not play with these women. He do not hang around with these women. The only woman that he feel comfortable with is his wife. He will not have a meeting with a woman. He, by himself, he will not eat dinner with a woman or nothing. Don't think about asking him to hug you, anything. So, you're going to get a president that you're going to despise because he is not going to want to deal with y'all, with these women. So, Miss Me Too and all of this stuff, is going to be, it's backfiring against the women. I'm not saying, don't stand up for yourself, but you got to think about it. It's backfiring. It's gonna backfire hard, and even in Israel, there were so many harassment charges over in Israel, and women just saying anything to get a man fired or whatever. Taxi drivers don't even want to pick up women no more. They have cameras in their cars. And so we're living in a society now that even if you're dealing with a woman in a working place, you got to have a camera set up as a silent witness, on in everything, So I see a total separation from women. And it's going to start at school. Boys and girls will not be allowed to play with each other at school. Even at church, men, gonna have to be like a Muslim church. Men and women should not be around each other at church. And speaking of church, as a black man, going to a black church, all my life, never went to a white church for worship, but in the black church, the pastors have a habit of asking everybody to get up and hug each other. Get up and hug 3 people. And all of that stuff. That's going to come to an end because I ain't hugging nobody. I ain't hugging these women. Woman asked me to hug, no, I'll shake your hand. Because even hugging now is seen as harassment. You know, you don't hug no woman. You shake her hand. Don't do that. A woman asks you for a hug, say no, I'll shake your hand. It's just a sign of the time. Because some women like to hug you too tight and then say you trying to harass them, feel up on them. But they the one hugging you all tight and stuff. So, it's going to be a total separation between the genders. Like it or not. I know a lot of women who might look at this channel, pop up on this channel, because I'm be leaking a lot of, it's just how it's going to be. A total separation from boys and girls. Girls will not be able to play with boys no more at school. And they might not even be able to eat at lunch no more at school. It's going to be a total separation. Boys are already separating themselves from the girls. Boys might be hanging around in the restroom too much nowadays at school when we're doing break time. Because that's going to be the only space they're going to be able to feel comfortable about, to get away from the girls. The nightclubs might start getting a hit. Men might not want to show up at the nightclub no more. And the nightclub, they already let women in free. And they'll be losing money because women ain't going to want to buy no drinks. They ain't going to want to do nothing. Nightclubs probably going to have to stop letting women in free because men ain't going to show up to pay. I saw one video of a woman already complaining that men not showing up at the nightclubs like they used to. So, it's going to be a total separation. I know this video is kind of long, but it's just a sign of the times. And this is Chatting with Brother Cobb. I'll get with y'all later.